How are you this morning?
Good morning. How about yourself? I'm all right.
Good. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Simply Sarah Show. My name is Sarah Tuck, and I will be your host for today. But before we get started, please don't forget after the show to like, share, and subscribe and leave your comments on YouTube. Today, our guest will be Mr. Charles Caples from Nashville, Tennessee. He is a singing artist that sings I Can't Breathe. He is with the King Stunning Entertainment, and we're glad to have you today. So, we're going to let you tell us a little something about you and what you have going on.
Nashville might not lucky but feel two times my age, which is 31. I love music, all types. My favorite artist is Tupac. Every song from him would be like Anytime, Dear Mama. Yeah, gotta have that. But yeah, that's just a little something.
Okay. And can you tell us kind of how you got started in singing?
Yes, I can. A little funny story. I was like 11 years old. And I was at a freestyle battle at school. Everybody was beating on the tables and everything. You know how it is when you at school. So I had walked in and they was doing what they was doing. And I just got caught in the moment. The beat got free, wasn't nobody saying it, and I just started rapping and everybody like, oh, yeah, but yeah, that's kind of happened for me. Everybody, I pretty much had to get from the get-go.
Oh, well, that's good. It's good that you had an audience at an early age. So, by you already having that audience, I'm pretty sure that they have followed you continuously and are some of your fans today.
I wouldn't say that. I say some of them, yes,
Some
some of
of
them,
them.
but I ain't really. I I didn't really stay involved. I never really just, I wasn't consistent, with writing and dropping. So no, I didn't really get the pickup phase and all of that. Most of them just, what's my people, and they just know me, so they like, man, I know you got something doing there. Listen to me, like, yeah, I like it. Yeah, lost a whole lot of people by not being consistent. Stay consistent.
And you just said a key word there. You have to be consistent. You have to be able to keep your audience in front of you as much as possible. So it's
Oh
kind of
yeah,
like when you drop out, then you start losing some of your followers. But when
oh
you
yeah,
always have
oh yeah.
something to show them and let them know kind of what you're doing, and they like to keep up with you, then they'll come more following you, and they want to see what you're doing next because they get excited
Oh
about,
yeah.
let's see what Charles is doing. What he's got out a new song. And so you have to be
Oh yeah. They'll
consistent
tell
in what you're
everybody
doing.
else. They put it. Yeah. Oh yeah, they put everybody else up on you. If you stay consistent, not only do you keep the people you have, they introduce others to your music because you got new stuff. Hey man, you gotta hear this man, my boy. So yeah, that it all plays a big part of being consistent. You gotta stay consistent.
And that's just like you said, by people telling other people, that's a good way to keep networking and keep you promoted and keep new people coming into the realm.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
So do you have any other jobs besides doing your music,
Of
or do you just
course.
rely on just your music to uh, do
Um,
all
I
your
never once I never once had a cheer from music. I gotta go to work. I got
you got to
I gotta
work?
go to work. Um, I do concrete work for Caples Construction Service. It's a family-oriented business, black owned. Just trying to do what I gotta do. Feel me? Finishing concrete burning my family. My dad is a real certified finisher. My uncles, my big cousins, every everybody know what they doing, so I gotta get with them.
Well, it's good when you have your family backing you, because when your family's backing
Oh
you,
yeah.
you know you go always stay on point.
Always have a job too. You always have one. You ain't gonna lose.
Yeah, that too. That too. That
Always
too.
have one.
That too.
Yes, man.
Can I noticed that you wrote the song "I Can't Breathe," but can you tell us
Mm.
why you wrote the song "I Can't Breathe"? Can you elaborate on that with us?
I just wanted to speak on the whole. I just wanted to speak on the situation that I feel wasn't being spoken upon enough. As far as everything that we glorify these days, I wanted to bring a little truth to the music also. So that's what really inspired I Can't Breathe. I wanted to let everybody know outside of your goals and your girls and all the materialistic things in life, you got this going on. So wake up, stay conscious, you feel me? And keep moving, keep stepping. That's why I wrote I Can't Breathe.
So you wanted to bring out awareness to everyone.
Where yes, yes, yes.
That's good.
It was crazy because I had dropped mine like 2 weeks later. I heard Lil Baby got one, and it's crazy. He did an amazing job on it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, it definitely was the burden awareness to the situation of what was going on in today's time.
So after you, like you said, after yours came out, then you heard his. So it's like a trend was going on to bring
Oh
awareness.
yeah. Oh yeah. I definitely knew it was gonna start. It had to start. Far as the industry, entertainment, the entertainment industry, period. You got to cater to what's going on at those times. That's what make your name big. That's what influence your sales and everything. If dancing good, you make a dancing song. If this going on, you make that. But at this time, it was a whole lot of stuff going on, as far as our people, but it wasn't really being spoken on, not by the ones who supposed to represent us as far as our music. You understand? So
Mhm.
I had wrote mine, and he wrote his, and thank God for that because the message still got out from somebody. So I love it. I love it. So I love these songs. He did an amazing job.
Well, and I feel like all voices need to be heard. And the only way, like you said, that some of our will be heard is we have to be able to reach out to others that will give us that opportunity to be able to share that with others.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a great role. And is there anything that you do to relax right before your show to get you hyped up, or are you mellowed out, or how do you take care of
Um,
that?
haven't had a show in a while,
Oh, okay.
but when I was performing, I just make sure I'll be chilling with my family, good friends, close friends, and whatnot. Well, really, I say all family, no friends. So we basically all family in there. We just chilling and calming me down or hyping me up, whatever I need for the moment. Say a little prayer, then you gotta go do what you gotta go do.
Well, it's good that you pray beforehand. And, it gives you strength and more confidence, I feel like, and everything's going to be all right. Um, I know that with this COVID-19, this virus that's been going on, it's been hard for not only you, but other artists and people in other things, and trying to have events as well as myself. You're not able to have the crowd around you. So is there other ways or other means that you're doing to still keep your followers in contact with you, or you just letting them just listen to the music and just, how are you handling
Um,
that?
well, as far as I stay in touch with the audience, I gotta let the music talk. I gotta let the music talk. I never been. I know how to communicate well, but I never just do it like that. You know, by the time I had told my uncle, I said, "Oh, I ain't. This the first song I wrote in a long time. I ain't really want to talk about that." He said, "Well, that's when you say something. When you got something to say. Other than that,
Exactly.
you know." So I let the music talk. It do mostly all my talking for me. If I got something to say, you gonna hear it in my lyrics, good or bad. You might not like it, you might love it, but you gonna hear how I feel in my music.
And by hearing you say that, I'm sure that you write all your music. Am I correct?
I write every song I ever did anything to. I wrote for it. Yes, man.
So, with your talents, you are a writer, and so you are inspired by the things you see, or sometimes the
Okay.
things that are going on. Or can you tell us what helps you to get those songs together?
Soul, a soul. My soul helped me compose my music. It, that's basically the way I write everything. Um, I just gotta feel it. Once I feel it, I can connect to it. Once I can connect to it, I can talk about it. You know, if it hit me, like we use "I Can't Breathe" for example. I feel this time. I've been seeing it so much. It's advertised as if it's going to buy a can of Coca-Cola. It's everywhere. So you can't ignore it. And you see it so much, you can either feel it and speak on it, or don't like it and ignore it, or however. You know, I connect to it, so I felt it, and I just had to speak on it. I had to speak on it. God made me speak on
Yes,
it.
it's
God
a
made me
way.
speak.
Go ahead.
Yeah, oh no, that was it.
Oh, is
That
it
was
okay? Well, excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
No
it's like
problem.
you said. It's like when you're writing, it's like you know that God is just touching you or showing you something that you need to write about, and it just
Yeah.
overflows in you when you're writing. Me being a writer myself, and I do understand that. So,
Yeah.
it's very encouraging when you can pour out your soul and write the
Oh yeah.
things that are in there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. Okay, we're going to take this moment to go to commercial, and we'll be back just in a moment. Welcome back, everyone, to the Simply Server Show. And as I was saying earlier, today we have Charles Caples, who is a singing artist. And we're going to let him finish up with his interview. And I have a question. And how do you feel why you are getting all this attention? I mean, do you, I know the ladies are running wild.
Attention, no attention,
No attention.
none like what you would think. No attention, none like what you would think. I didn't fully get to publish this song as I wanted to, but yeah, not like what you think. I,
What
I
you?
did become the next. I did become,
No, go ahead.
man. What's that?
No, I say
I
go
said I
ahead.
didn't get to become the next pop. I said I get to become the next pop off of it. I gotta sit back. I gotta sit down too right now.
Oh, okay. Well, do you feel like it's a lot of
Yeah, but
pressure?
writing.
No. Well,
What you
you could
mean?
tell us. Yeah, that and like when the crowd is when you're getting ready for the crowd, do you think it's a lot of pressure for you, or is it something that just flows easy for you?
No pressure. No pressure. No pressure at all. I don't know why, but since I was a little boy, I could step into a crowd. I could step straight on. It
Confidence.
just things that flow. Things just flow. Things just flow as they may. I don't feel no pressure about doing what I do naturally. You know, sometimes you'll get that little ooh feeling, that little ooh feeling, but you'll slip right past it once it's time to connect.
And I imagine the crowd helps you with that. Going out seeing them and them shouting, carrying on, that kind of helps, it flow
Well,
even better. When you were,
well,
when you were.
well. Sometimes you don't get that.
Oh,
Sometimes you don't get that. Hey, hey, no. Sometimes you gotta already be there. You know, because that's what you that entertain them. You know, in the entertainment business. When I come out, I'm not looking for nobody to 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 already be where I'm trying to get them to. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you get there. We're gonna get there together. We're gonna slowly
good.
get there together. So yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
like I was
I
telling.
don't.
Go ahead.
I said, but I don't come out the clouds. My name is not that big.
Well, hey, you gotta have confidence. So
You
you
got
like
to.
you gotta say, well, even though it's not here now, it's gonna be one day.
Oh yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So you sometimes it's like I was saying not too long ago. You when you come into like a room or area, sometimes the energy is not always there, so you have to bring
Oh
it.
yeah. You got to break. Yes, ma'am. You got to break. Definitely have to break.
And what advice could you give someone that was wanting to start in the singing entertainment business? Um, it's let's say it was a 15-year-old or 18-year-old said that's what they want to do is sing. And what kind of advice
Oh,
would you
that's.
give them?
Mm, I mean, that's a real good question. I would say it's cool making music, but you have to learn the business. Owning your own name, publishing your own music, advertising yourself through every outlet that's possible. You know, don't sleep on the business side, because I mean that's the most important part of making music. You have so many artists that done got manipulated and beat out of their contracts, this and that, money, crazy amounts. But not saying it's about the money. It should be about self-respect. You should want to know, you should want to know what's going on with you. So I say stay tuned in on the business side and looking at just as much as you will look for another beat or get ready to write your next song. Stay woke. Stay woke. There
Good.
from a very young age, from a very young age. From the moment you know you want to do this, look at the other side also.
And that's good. And, because, I chose this day for Youth Day, and I wanted, and it's not only for the youth, it's for anybody that's watching, but I wanted to gear towards more the youth because the youth is part of our society today. Plus, the youth is going to be taking over when a lot of us older ones are gone. And, when people are watching people, they, like I've said many times, they're always wanting to pattern after somebody, and especially the little smaller kids. They may see you on here today and they may say, well, I want to grow up and be like him. So, I wanted to be able to have somebody on that they could relate to, somebody
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
in close to their age, and somebody that can inspire them, and somebody that
Yes,
can
ma'am.
kind of show them the way, especially if
Come
they're
on.
interested in this field.
Yes, ma'am. I
So,
can understand it.
so are you going to be having anything come out soon for us? Or are you just laid back right now?
Oh, I'm working on a few things.
All
But
right now.
far as like being the star, I say I say you got to be with real music. Follow real music. Don't my person was Tupac, and it wasn't because he was supposed to be this and that, just because he was bluntly with his truth at all times. He didn't say what he felt other people wanted to hear. He didn't do that. He said what he felt you needed to know. He did that with every breath in his body. So did Muhammad Ali. I love that man to death. I wish I could shake his hand to this day, Muhammad Ali. Oh my God! But yeah, with no, follow what's real, and it'll help you make what's real instead of going with this and just following the trends. Sometimes the trends ain't gonna do you no good. You got to speak your truth, because what you got to say is might be what somebody needs to hear or know. But yeah,
So in other words,
that,
what you're saying is it's better not to really just pattern after someone else, to
yes,
go with what's on your heart and mind, because like you
yes,
said, it may be at that particular time that they needed to hear that or see that.
yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. When I was listening to them, I wasn't trying to rap about faith life, what they was doing. I wanted to talk about what was really going on with me. So when I was 11, I wasn't rapping about shooting nobody or nothing like that. I was rapping about, Mama, I'm hungry. Uh, Chicken to be good right now. I would take some spaghetti, you know, want to go to my cousin's house. We fit chill, we fit kick it, have a little fun. I was able to flow well about those things because that's what was going on with me at the time. I didn't have to take nobody else's lifestyle. I just related to how real they was being about theirs. It made me want to push mine out as well.
That's good. And it's always good to have leaders to inspire you,
Mm.
though, in seeing what they're doing. And like you said, even though you use your own ideas and your own flow and your own flavor to it, you still have somebody that's in front of you that's paving the way so that you can say, if they
What you got
did
to
it,
say?
I can do it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
is there anything else you would like to share with us today before we
Oh
end?
no, ma'am. I think we covered pretty much everything, so that's pretty good with me. It's pretty good with me.
It's pretty good with you. Okay.
Pretty
Well,
good.
we are going to share the music uh, that you're singing, I Can't Breathe,
Yes,
when we get
yes,
done.
ma'am.
And so those that haven't heard it will have the opportunity to hear it. And the ones that have heard it will be able to hear it again. But we hope that each and every one of you liked the show today. And Mr. Capers, we especially want to thank you for coming on today and sharing with us and giving some encouraging words to everyone, and especially the youth. And we ask that you continue on with your journey, and I hope that everything goes well for you.
Oh, thank you. You too. I hope you have a good show.
Thank you.
Many more to go. All right.
And so we thank each and every one of you once again. And we ask that you continue to watch the shows. We'll have something different every week. And we hope that these shows will be able to help and encourage someone somewhere. And once again, until we meet, sincerely, Sarah Tuck.
Stunner Entertainment. I would like to start by saying I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. MAC, I can't breathe. I know you smiling up there, looking down at me. Understand I'm still standing, even if I take a knee. So much pain, I can't act like it don't bother me. Tears flowing down my face, he said that he couldn't breathe. Take a life like a god, but you can't give it back. And all I'm sorry's in the world can't fill the gaps. Mamas missing they babies, kids missing they father. But every step forward, I swear it only gets harder. Media outlet pushing all of this hate shit. Never find real peace with all of this fake shit. I guess the color of my skin make me less a man. But to be put in my shoes, boy, you wouldn't stand a chance. Living fear dying horror on camera, this ain't no movie. When hands up don't mean nothing, they still shoot you. When Black Lives Matter have to become a movement, but introduced to the world as something stupid. You must don't know how I feel to be target practice. Putting pictures of my people up for target practice. Make it more real, huh? But I don't know nothing. And we look like an animal when we do something. Get caught everything besides a child of God. Coming up from the bottom, you have to defy the odds. One white, one black, same crime, same charge. One gone, one free. I don't have to point it out, don't smile about it. But you can't deny it. Everything put against us, and we still striving. Black and brutal for no. Black is beautiful. Still kings and queens, that's if you didn't know. Great man, greatly built, but it was hard work. I can't play to be perfect, I did my share of dirt. So I know forgives, but you not even looking for it. Why hold out my hand if you won't even reach for it? Rather die, huh? I make you sick, huh? Must be an untold story or something we did, huh? But every time I look, my people showing love. Racist boy killed her son, she gave that boy a hug. Had to be God's strength, she said she know her boy straight. Imagine having to close your eyes to see your love's face. Real faith bring light to the darkness and warm up the soul of the heartless. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Rest in peace to all the fathers. I can't bring you back. I can't keep your name alive. It's been said that a nation divided apart will surely fall. So